the troops who carry tracking devices are assigned to, what the equipment looks like, or where it's placed on the body. Just about every U.S. military vehicle in Iraq has GPS or another type of electronic tracking device so their commanders can monitor them. It's called Blue Force tracking. Some law enforcement units back home have experimented with chips that give physical data about officers but don't have tracking signals.
Altec Vista, seguridad. Caseta elevable de vigilancia. La vigilancia es un aspecto primordial dentro de la seguridad. Dependiendo del campo de observación y de la visibilidad, seremos más eficaces en la detección de los posibles problemas o conflictos y dar una respuesta inmediata a las diferentes situaciones.
This is an amazing crime-fighting tool because it can focus in on people and objects up to 1.5 miles away, and before holiday thieves know it, they're caught on tape. Sergeant Stan Salazar is preparing for law enforcement liftoff.
You're going to feel a slight jolt, so hang on a little bit if you can. Okay.
Hoisted 30 feet in the air, Skywatch uses a swiveling camera to secure large areas of space.
Can you scan to the property across the canyon?
Communicating with technical support on the ground, Sergeant Salazar says Skywatch protects holiday shoppers from crooks.
Huge. Absolutely. It's a great deterrent.
Using thermal imaging from body heat, deputies can even detect if someone is hiding a weapon.
We picked up on a belly club on a gang member. Yeah, it was tucked under the small of his back, covered up by his shirt, just like that.
For the past year and a half, Skywatch has been deployed more than 20 times.
Figures it would be something like this.
Fire.
On the Gulf of Mexico side of Fort Morgan Peninsula, but upon further investigation, 2 men actually went out into the Gulf of Mexico, found out it was some type of unmanned drone.
Predator B is an unmanned super stealth plane that sweeps over the Arizona-Mexico border like a silent watchdog in the sky.
It's an aircraft, it's a ground control station where pilots operate the aircraft from, and there's an array of antennas that control the data link to and from the aircraft to control the aircraft in flight.
The use of Predator drones has revolutionized surveillance overseas and along both U.S. borders. Now local law enforcement hope the extra eyes in the skies will keep the public safer. When you think about drones, you might think about these large unmanned aircrafts flying high above their targets, often costing millions of dollars to build. But a new generation of drones is hitting the market, often about the size of a kite and a fraction of the cost of other surveillance methods like helicopters. The Miami-Dade Police Department recently finalized a deal with defense company Honeywell to purchase their T-Hawk drone. The MDPD says it is looking at only using the T-Hawk in conjunction with its special response team's operations. While only a few police departments in the U.S. have been cleared to use these small drones by the Federal Aviation Administration, law enforcement and terrorism experts say the drones can tactically assist SWAT teams in hostage situations, alerting police to any unseen dangers without putting someone in the line of fire. Law enforcement agents say the #1 goal in using drones is to keep the public safe, but privacy advocates continue to voice concern over putting these eyes in the skies when people don't know they are being watched, and say this has the capacity to threaten people's privacy. The FAA reportedly expects to have new rules in place by 2013 that will allow lightweight, unarmed drones to fly up to 400 feet above the ground, giving police across the U.S. an added boost in fighting crime. In New York, Laura Engel, Fox News.
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bugged. Researchers at Cornell University can take control of its flight using electrodes implanted into its muscles. Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing. Different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flap. Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Another group at the University of Michigan implanted electrodes into the brains of June beetles, close to neurons that control flight. A computer program in the device controls the beetle, and here it beats its wings and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. At the University of Arizona, researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.